Now, I haven't showed Beck the kitchen yet, but I will reveal it all together. She showed little snippets of it, but not a great deal. But so the idea behind this was, you know, we've obviously got a van coming, but we didn't really want to cook in the van full time because you know what it's like cooking in a van, smells and all that kind of stuff. So we decided to go full kitchen, Weber on a slide, the whole shoot match. So in here, when I flick this around, we've got 600 amps of lithium. There's a 130 litre upright fridge, and then there's a full kitchen and pantry and everything. Yeah, went with the Shervy Aussie Expedition power system, 600 lamps of lithium, 800 watts of solar on the roof. Yeah, it's everything all combined in one. It'll tidy up a bit, but this is the first kind of glimpse at it. So, full Shervy power system, all Victron, twin chargers, you know, the full screen, everything. And then we got the 130 litre Bushman upright fridge, and we went the biggest one we could, basically. Yeah, and then obviously there's a sound bar that'll get me out of the roof later, and then we'll pull this out, a little kitchen, and then right up the top there I'll go and get my ladder and I'll show you. Now it is big, like, don't get me wrong, that won't be with us all the time, but you can get to the fridge, no worries. Up the top here is a full kind of, you know, that's deep, that's a full pantry. And basically what it's going to store is a lot of dry foods, toilet paper, paper towels, all that kind of stuff that you don't really use very often. It'll be a nice storage out of the van in here.
Or if we don't take the van, we've got...
Or, yeah, that's it. You know, the plan behind this is we can full take the truck off-grid. We could leave the van, we could live out of this thing. On the other side, there's a shower room, will be a shower room. There's a full 240 volt hot water system. There'll be a tent that folds down off the side. And then on this side here will be a full probably wraparound awning if we can make it work. But yeah. On the other side, I'll show you all that later. We're gonna put a bit of a storage in for clothes. There'll be like 2 drawers, it'll be tight and things like that, but whatever, still plenty of room. But I'll fold this kitchen out and I'll give you a little look at it. See, it's not high at all, like it's, you know, a bit below booby height. And then we've got pull out with an induction cooker, bit of a prep bench, air fryer sits in its little slot here, and then all of the stuff for whatever. Got a nice little spot for a soda stream and all the little flavours up the top there. Yeah, massive fridge, 130 litre Bushman. The freezer's not very big, but I'll probably end up running a freezer on the back seat like the last truck, just because we've got the room. Starlink on the truck, full outback comm system. The top here, I haven't really wired much in, but full 12 volt Starlink. Yeah, Gen 3 dish on the roof. I know you're going to stay why and whatever else. Why not? Yeah. Now I'll show you the Weber down the back. Obviously we're going to have to arrange things with plates and, you know, pots and pans and things like that. But what do you reckon?
Good. I like it.
It's a nice cooking height. We went for the fold down because it's nice cooking height. It's all built in. But yeah, we'll be able to full live out of the truck if we ever do like a Cape trip.
We'll be to get the van.
We will to get the van, but if we ever want to just take the truck and, you know, we could live out of this thing for months. And no worries with it at all. We're waiting for the new, I think we're going to get the Alucab tent. Don't go in there, it's wet. Get on the digger, quick. We're waiting for the new Alucab tent. and it's a 4-person tent that has a divider in the middle, so you can have 2 people one side, 2 people the other. That should be out later this year, and then we'll probably grab that. But yeah, here, hold this and I'll show you the man cave. This is the man cave. And then we've got comes here. So I'm about to do it. Weber under slide. Obviously I've got to think about gas bottles and things like that, but I think there's enough room maybe under here to mount a 4 litre or 4 kilo gas bottle. Have to find out the regs with gas and all that kind of stuff, but in here I'm probably going to put, I'm thinking about the Traeger smoker, the little one, or we might get rid of the Weber and run full Traeger, but not sure yet. Like I said, we can fully live out of this thing. There's bloody 900 litres of water in there. You know, basically got everything you need for 4 of us. You can run, even if we didn't put our stuff on a storage tub on that side, we could put our clothes on the back seat. But yeah, what do you reckon? Worth it?
Worth it. Worth the wait.
Beck can reach the fridge, no worries. You know, it's a little bit high, but like I said, that storage unit up the top there is a bloody, I think it's a godsend. There'll be a shower room, lots of things. Pretty happy how it all turned out. Now just to get out there and use it a bit. Planning a gas bottle. I'll have to look into some regs, but we might be able to fit a gas bottle in here, 4 kilo one. We'll see. Yeah, pretty wrapped how it turned out. Especially the kitchen. I didn't know it was going to be anything like this, so I just said make me a kitchen. But yeah, it turned out mint. You got to lift the air fryer out to put it to cook on it, otherwise it gets too hot in there. But that's no big deal. Plenty of room. The thing's strong enough to put the air fryer on the bench here. But yeah, pretty wrapped. Anyway, we'll leave you there for this one, and then tomorrow I'll show you the man cave on the other side.